Looks like it's coming back. Man, I just love my internet so much sometimes. It's oh, it's great. Oh, I wish it wouldn't do that, but unfortunately there's not really anything I could do about it. We just gonna have to roll the punches. The most annoying thing is it will kill people's it kills people's streaks, which I know some people give a shit about. And it means that when I go to upload to YouTube, it's now in 2 pieces, which is like very annoying. Other than that, it's not the end of the world. But let's jump into another game now that we're back online. Oh my god, it's Plasma from Italy. Holy. Andy's playing Nail. Now, is this going to be... It is an actual Nail skill, so this should be the Cyburst. I'm going to assume this is going to be Beyond? No, it's... So I'm now assuming it's Ragnarok. This could just be like Hammer Crush Deal or something as well. Okay, so this is going to be the Ragnarok or the Fusion one. Although the Fusion one I think is Ragnarok. Yeah, okay, so it is Ragnarok. Okay. If he summons out 3 monsters... we could be in a very fun spot, but I don't think he's going to summon out 3 monsters. I think he's going to have 2 high-level monsters, which actually is a little bit annoying for me. Yeah, because this hand doesn't beat that. I now need to just draw a level 7 off the top. That's level 8. On the plus side, I do now out this board, so I can't be too upset. But, you know, I want to do the really cool play. Instead, we have to do just the cool play. So I'll tribute these, summon out this, activate the effect, pop that one, set this, go to battle, swing. Boom. Alright. Which Sonic Magic the Gathering card you most excited for? Okay. I read like the actual just Sonic the Hedgehog card, and I was like, this card is such a cool commander. I just immediately draw back row hate as soon as I have back row, you jerk. God, this guy's such a jerk. Is emojis and titles Twitch meta? I mean, it's just what I've always done. We've done this for 2 years now. I don't know about everyone else's meta. Hello, Maratha. Hello, hello. Is Royal Rebels the most expensive competitive deck? Define competitive and then define expensive. I don't know, man. It's a weird one. They're kind of split up a lot of the different places with lots of URs and lots of boxes. Psychic is in a similar boat. But again, neither of them are like really in the meta at the moment. So they're kind of like meta adjacent. Rogue to tier 1. I guess you could call this Rogue, but I think you'd also say Psychic's Rogue as well, like by that definition. I think a lot of people wouldn't consider Rogue competitive though. They consider like Rogue is like outside of the competitive spectrum, but again, I think it's semantics, right? It literally is just whatever your definition is. Okay. So we're about to take 4,700, which is completely fine. Because again, if we just draw a 7 and an 8, we just win the game, straight up. I would say it's competitive. Hold up, I own all of the Psychics, I just remembered. Nice, nice. Ow. Alright, we're just going to draw a 7 and an 8. 7 and an 8 off the top, everyone. Let's go. 7 and an 8. Here we go. 7 and an 8. That's not quite a 7 and an 8. So I can use the skill, bring back the 8. Okay, yeah, we're fine. This is a 7 and an 8. Everything's hunky-dory. I don't know why you guys are panicking. So we go Phaser. Phaser brings back... So we'll bring back Heavy Metal, even though he's going to get tributed off. We We go 1, we go 2. Activate Doom. I'm not even going to bother summoning again. I'm just going to swing. Punch him in the face. Easy peasy, right? I mean, again, this probably isn't making the video, but it's just in case like we just go on a streak of just spellcasters or something and want some diversity. Oh my god, Yuka has arrived. We can go and do a Yuka fight. We're not actually going to do that. Man, Roa is so based. Roa is cool. I do really like Roa. Finally a good Royal Rebel player. Our win rate hasn't been stellar with this. So I don't want to like, I don't know, overinflate. Okay, so this is Sack, who is a player that gets COG every season, who on day 1 is playing Light Galaxy. So this is a guy that is here just to fly up the ranks. That's the only reason bro is here. We are going to be food for this guy, I would expect. But hello, Paco Waco Taco. Hello, hello. I might COG with Baseball. I mean, we COG'd with Baseball like 2 days ago, so... Oh, they look so gross, bro. Why would you do this to your cards? I know, I'm going to make my cards have no color and look so unbelievably bland. Oh. Oh, we're going to lose to this guy, guys. I'm not feeling good about this. What if I Curse of the Rising Lighted you? Eh? What if I... I want to do it again! I'm not allowed because he's drawn cards, but it's just so cool. What are we doing with this hand? The issue we have with this is, I guess we have to discard... It's like, how much gambling do we want to do? Because I could discard draw. If we find any 7 or 8, we're good to go. That gets me, like, pop both. Or we just go for the safe play. Okay. We'll go for Cobalt Kobold. We're going to go for the safer play. As much as I would like to do the fun play, I just don't trust myself. Okay. Now it's good that we did this play. So we'll summon this out. Tribute these. Summon this. Activate the effect. Get rid of that. Set this. I think we're just setting the whole hand. If he has Curse, he has Curse. I don't think we can realistically play around it. I mean, maybe we don't even kill this. Maybe we kill this because it's better with Treleo. I don't know. Without having the piercing, I think it doesn't matter. I think we're so shit into this matchup anyway. No Essel. You're not going to lie. I completely forgot we even had Essel online. I don't think it matters too much. Unless we had milled exactly the Piercer. I think this is just a matchup we should never win. Like, we should never, ever, ever have any chance in hell in this matchup. We're literally against the best deck in the game, and we're playing, like, Rogue. And, God, his deck is so ugly, bro. These cards are all so ugly. Mill any high level, you had some good plays. I mean, potentially, right? If we milled a high level, we could have got a Doom Metal playoff. Pops 2, swing in. It's still not like a lethal amount of damage, but maybe it's just enough anyway. So is this going to come down to the 50-50? Yeah, I don't think we were ever winning this game either way. Like, we maybe could have got a decent amount of damage in, but then we just die on the crackback. Okay. Oh God, his deck is so ugly! It's actually so unbelievably ugly, bro. I hate it. I hate it so much. Imagine using all of your Chronicles to actively make your deck look like trash. Okay, bro. Let's just get out of here. You're not going in the video one way or another. Okay, yeah. Realistically, we were never winning that. We were just never winning that game. I'm gonna tell him you were saying such things to him. Tell him his deck's fucking ugly, bro. If you know who that guy is, tell him his deck is ugly as shit. It's so bad. It actually makes me upset when people ruin their cards like that. It's like, actually makes me upset. He won a Quantum Dailies, it's not your fault. Oh no, he's a Quantum Meme winner. That's okay, it's day one of the new season, right? So we're going to be getting people that are just here to farm Fog, and not people that like testing and stuff. That's fine. I mean, if I don't... I don't really have a good play unless we find the piercing guy, right? We'd have to get... Because like, chances are he has 1300 defenders. So like, I could discard this and then bring it back. I don't know if that actually means anything, because we'll be stuck with this anyway unless we contribute it off the board. Screw it, let's go for it. Right, we're going to go Cobalt Kobold. We'll activate the effect. We'll get rid of this. We'll go Essel. Activate Essel. We'll bring back Doom. We'll set. And then we'll just have him on doesn't have any 1300 defenders. Okay. Yeah, I don't... I'm not sure about Essel in here. Essel find any boss gives you a nice board. It's still not good, though, is it? Not really. Plus, you're basically just saying just high roll. Which I don't even think it would have done it, even with hindsight. Could have ended with Doom Metal plus Rebel plus Archfiend. I mean, yeah. I mean, the mill was this into this, and then I think... Well, that was one of the mills, but was it the draw? I'm trying to remember when it was. Because I think the draw was off of Cobalt, which means I don't think we would have hit Doom Metal. Then you Essel again. I mean, yeah, maybe then. I still don't think it's a very good play, personally. I think we still just died to Dark Galaxy. They solved the problem of set 3 for Royal, but now the problem is inconsistency. I don't think they've actually solved the problem of set 3 for Royal, though. Like, the last, like, couple of games that we've played, we've been sat there like, well, if we just had... if we just had a Piercer, we could do quite a lot to apply a lot of pressure. And then it's just been like, no, there has been no Piercer. Because it's just not searchable. Which just makes it not sustainable. Alright, let's see what we get here. Yeah, we'll go next. We'll go next. I am not accepting a duel challenge. Not today, mate. It's too hot. Not doing it. I don't even know how to refund your points, even. I'm actually looking. How do you refund points at this point? You might just have to not have your points refunded. I literally can't see a way to do it. Going first again, not ideal. Well. We'll just vibe. And pass. String together, sub only. Chat. None of that helps me. Q, that doesn't help. Maybe it does. Let me click this button and see if that helps. Oh my god. I never knew this was a thing. Okay. Refund. There we go. We managed it. We worked it out. Alright. Are we going to get absolutely bullied to death? Has he used the skill? He has used the skill. He added Fusion and Seven's Road Witch. We know he has Seven's Road Magician in hand. I mean, with no piercing, they don't really care. Well, Grower's on Curtain of Sparks. So he's going to attack over our 3 guys. We take 0 damage, and then we're just kind of hoping we draw into a good hand. It's one of those things where, like, the Royal Rebel skill is... It's really good because of the value it offers, whilst at the same time being, like, so below, I feel like, what other decks do. Like, it's sort of, like, good value, but also sort of not. I don't know, it's a really weird skill. There's no real reason to do that. I mean, I guess the play is just pop one, attack over another, call it a day. Ooh, that doesn't seem very good. Has to pop that. My other guys only have 1,000, so they can't even clear even if we use Curse. Well, you're coming out. No. Summon this. We'll go ahead and tribute. Get rid of that. Set. Set. Do I just kill... This one clears on its own. This one makes more problematic cards. I actually think I'm going to attack this one. Now imagine it was Sparkman. Yeah, I don't know if I like Essel, if I'm being completely honest. Essel was, like, theoretically really good, because you can, like, high roll into some really cool shit, and if you specifically get Chiron out, it's like a really, really strong turn 2, where you get to, like, you know, you get to +2, you can pop your opponent back right away, you go for the Essel, get out the Chiron, maybe summon a board full of guys that have piercing, and then that feels really, really strong. Also, getting Chiron in the graveyard early is quite nice for Phaser, so, like, that's also, like, another added benefit, but, like... it's the Cobalt. I mean, yeah, Cobalt in this turn hasn't done a lot. Although Cobalt has been very useful in a couple of the other games that we've had. Like, we did get a couple of wins off of Cobalt. I like Harvey. It goes pretty well with Curse. I mean, theoretically, right? The reason because I looked at Harvey, and I did consider it. The reason I didn't is because if we're trying to do the heavy metal plus Chiron play for the big piercing damage, he can't attack directly, which means getting more back row monsters or more defense position monsters out of the way kind of feels a little bit counterintuitive. Now again, if you're not going for that, if you're treating it as like the backup plan, like the Chiron into heavy metal play, then that's fine. You just don't do it half the time, right? You just because you don't have to use heavy metal, you don't have to sit on piercing. Royal Rebel is only good turn 2. I mean, Royal Rebel, this build of Royal Rebel is only good turn 2 because we're just playing a shit ton of going second cards, right? It's just like... Also just check back row and see if it's worth going for the push. I think, though, you go for the push anyway, right? I think we're at a time in the game where even if... Like... A lot of the decks right now aren't even playing back row hate or aren't playing a lot of back row hate because it's just like you have to just go face either way. If they've got it, they've got it, right? Which I think is another part of why people are a little bit dissatisfied with the format, is because it kind of feels a little bit unga bunga. Ow. Okay. Yeah, we've got Essel. Essel's just vibing. The downside is if we draw Ghost Cyclone, we can't use it. Well, there it is. I mean, I can change it to face down defense, and then my 23 can't clear it. So, we just go defensive and hope he doesn't get Cat plus Witch. I don't think we literally have any other play. You know what would be really good right now? Right, a Harvey. You know what wouldn't be good right now? Would be a Sparkman. I mean, there's literally no play, right? It's just go defensive. So... Let's see what he's got. So, we just pray for no Witch plus Cat. There are 0 cats in rotation at the moment. Which means the chances of getting a cat should be quite high. Yeah, but there's a reason we don't have that card. And it's because it's really good. Like, I feel like Konami like to rotate just which deck's overpowered at the moment. Because it's like, they could just give us, like, progressive, right? They could give us, like, so much stuff and just force Royal Rebels to be overpowered if they wanted to. But it just feels like it's just not on their priority at the moment. Well, once again, none of this has piercing. So we can just continue to chill. And if he kills all my monsters, my Ghost Cyclone will now be live. Mwahaha. Maybe we will get to use Doom Metal. That would be cool. He's only got 8 cards left in deck. He hasn't seen any traps from him, so chances are he's got a Legend trap back there. I mean, we can attempt to Doom play. Alright, let's use Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed will tell us if he has a Compulse. Okay, no Compulse. So that's something. So we will go ahead and fire off the Ghost Cyclone before we do anything else, because it's going to turn everything else off. I mean, that is a trap. It's not really the trap we were hoping to see. So we'll get this out. And we'll get this out. Now, do we go straight in for it, or do we go for some sort of semblance of a backup plan? Backup plan doesn't necessarily help, but I think it's going to be better than having both the phases just turned off. I'm going to grab out another Chiron. Then I'm going to go ahead and tribute both of these. Activate the effect. We'll get out the phaser. Activate phaser. Now, the only downside to doing this is if he has exactly... If he would have had Execute Your Riding there, that would have been a bit annoying. But I'm guessing it's going to be Widespread or Slime. Okay, you're going to see Slime. That's fine. Is there any deck that doesn't utilize Curse or Amazing Dealer? I've been having Steam issues and I can't get cards yet. I mean, you don't need either of those cards in any deck, really. Like, a lot of them are just, it comes down to, like, preference. Like, Curse is a really strong card, but again, it's not necessary in just about anything. Like, in some decks, will take advantage of it a lot more. But again, it's one of those cards that the more your opponent, like, learns to play around it, the weaker it's going to be. An Amazing Dealer hasn't really done a lot yet. Sevens Road Witch. Okay. Fusion. How many Dark Casters has Bro got? Okay, not many with different names. And does he even have enough? He's got one extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has 7. So this guy does have piercing. Ow. I mean, I guess we'll just put this on the field, right? 1, 2. Activate the effect. We did it! Woo! We'll save the replay. We might use it, I'm not sure. Probably we have a last box before Worlds. I mean, yeah, we've been saying that for a while now. Again, going by last year's release schedule. I want Yami Ruler cards? Yes. I think Yami Ruler cards, there are plenty of them we can release. I think the big thing, more than cards, is going to be skills, right? So we're going to get probably a handful of cards, but it's like, how many skills are we going to get to go with them? That's going to be the interesting part for me. Because the thing to remember is, a lot of the Yami Ruler stuff is kind of degen, right? There's a lot of, like, floodgating. There's a lot of, like, direct attacking. There's a lot of, like... Ugh. Okay, we're going second, and we open 3 going second cards. Watch him not set back row, and we just have 2 just like dead Ghost Cyclones. Just bring Semi-Ruler Fusion. I mean, maybe. But would that be enough? No back row sets, you jerk. Okay, so I guess we're going to go Essel. Activate Essel. No reason to not bring a card back, so... Welcome back, Sevens Road Witch. Then we will just go buyer. Activate buyer. Pop this back. Tribute 1, tribute 2. Set 1, set 2. Clear over this. And then we're gonna... Oh, I can't attack! Boo! Well, that's probably fine. Having a 1600 on the field is probably fine. Maybe I kill the witch? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. Aha! It was just a ghost cyclone, you fool! What's the next part of the plan? Okay. Revealed the swordsman, grabbed another swordsman, sent a swordsman to the graveyard. Three tomato stream? Oh, did the internet drop again? I hope the internet didn't drop again. I mean, our game hasn't, like, been interrupted or anything. Okay, so you're gonna change this to defense? It's 500 damage. Technically, changing this to defense is better because it's 600 damage, but... I just had the notification. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Ow, 1000 damage. Unfortunately, my Ghost Cyclone is still not live because bro is playing no back row. How much damage is this? I mean, it's not bad, right? That's what, 4,000, 5,000 damage? We win? Can we win? I would have to summon 2, tribute both, get him out, pop that, go up to... I don't see a lethal line. I mean, if you can see a lethal line, you can let me know it, but I don't see it myself. So we just pop all of his guys, get in for... Yeah, I see 5,000 damage. We need one draw. Risk. So what you're saying is there is no lethal line. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll go for it, right? No matter what happens, we can bring something back, so it doesn't really matter what we discard. Statistically, we're likely to draw into an 8, so I guess we'll get rid of this. Haha! Right, so now we can activate the skill. Summon this out. Summon this out. Activate the effect. Bring that back. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. I told you, Tomato. Bro gambles. He's just like, yeah, no, it was always gonna work, bro. Don't worry about it. I mean, there was no reason not to go for the draw either way. So we were always doing it one way or another. Sure. I mean, again, we'll save... I think we have too many spellcaster replays, but this is something that happens every time we go digging for replays. It's just all spellcasters. We just end up cutting so many. So my initial thoughts and feelings on this deck is it is fine. It doesn't really feel like this is going to be like a top tier contender. It doesn't feel like it's going to consistently take games off of like the big dogs. It's just fine. Hello, Paris. Welcome, welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely day, my friend. Do we just dump the 7 on the board? I don't really want to. We could keep both in hand. It's a little bit greedy. But it does mean that you can't use Curse. Well, I think I'm going to do this, because this is like an okay setup. With only 2 monsters, there's a good chance that Ghost Cyclone's turned on next turn. Playing around Curse is still nice. This is going to be Sidra or Heroes, and both of those decks can play Curse. Okay, so it is Heroes. And it's Heroes that have already pogged on turn 1, which is a little bit scary. We're going to go for the Hero Rush Rising. We're going to send that. Does that mean we're going Clayman? Or are we going to go for like an early Voltic? Grabs the Fusion. This might be so we can Elemental Circulation without drawing into the Fusion. But that doesn't really make sense because you can just send Fusion to the graveyard. Right. Didn't even attack? Okay. Okay, bro. I really wanted to use my my Ghost Cyclone, but whatever, I suppose. I mean, I think we always pog, right? So we need to find some more high levels. There's some more high levels. So the question now becomes, do we activate the skill? We can't flip anything up, so we're not going to be doing that. We can pop his guy, which isn't bad. We can have this as our direct attacker. Did we just get out the Doom Metal then? So weird. Alright, I'm going to do this play. We're going to summon. I'm going to tribute 2. Summon this. Then I'm going to summon out Cobalt. Then I'm going to tribute both of these. Then we'll activate the skill. Slap this guy on the board. Activate his effect. Give him piercing. Activate his effect. Pop that. Now, is there a world in which we summon this guy out for piercing? I don't think there is, because chances are he's got a Clayman or 2 back there. So, like, I think we're just going to go with this. We'll see what we hit. Straight into Widespread. I mean, that's fine. There's not really anything we could do about that, so there's no way to play around it. As our friend Dark Victor says, I never make mistakes. Real. Why does he hate my Ghost Cyclone so much? First, he, like, doesn't clear my board, so I don't get to use it, and then he just pops it. He's so rude. We're playing for fun, we're not using a meta deck. I mean, it's like, we're testing, right? So, like, for the most part, we're making a video. That's what we're doing right now. Tantalum is the last card in his hand, Clayman. Actually, I think the most annoying thing... I mean, yeah, a little bit of extra damage. Like, Avian would actually be a pretty gross last card in hand, right? So you could summon the Avian, fuse again. Although I think he's Avian starved at the moment. He's having the hero problem. Ha! Now, I'm starting to see an issue with this. There is no good way to do this. Go, Essel. I need him to use a trap. That is like our way out, but he doesn't have one. I mean, we could just change it to defense. That's like the only good thing we have. The question is, do we have Chiron as our aggressive monster? Probably. Okay. We'll slap this on. We'll say no. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Activate the effect. This is actually super greedy. There's no reason to do this because now we get punished by Thunder Giant so hard. I was just like, oh, I get a little bit of piercing damage. That's nice. There was literally no reason to make this play. Like, that 1300 damage is not worth just dying to Clayman off the top. Ruh-roh. Look, it's the Clayman that would have killed us. Now he just needs to draw another one. He sent another Clayman! Oh no, he's coming back! If he brings back Clayman, this is the weirdest play of all time. There's no way he's bringing back. Why? Was the whole back row clogged? Goodbye, Curse. Alright, let's see what bro's got. He puts Tantalon back. Activates the fusion. So this is us getting punished. So basically we're taking like 24 extra damage, and our guy wouldn't have been outed by just this. He's already used his Legend Trap. Straight to battle. What is in that hand then? Because we know that at the top of his deck is Tantalon. Because he's only got one monster as well, we can't use Shadow Buyer to do a big pop. So, how aggressive do we want to go? I could attack over, then get in for like 24. I don't know if that's worth it, but it's definitely an option. I could just set 3. Like, it gives him time. But like, it means that Death Doom's more likely to go off, but I don't think that's the play. How many 7s do we have left? We've already used 2. I'm kind of hesitant to put a Chiron on the board because I could die to like a double Wingman play. So I think I'm going to sack Chiron off. I think that's going to be the play. The biggest issue we have right now as well is our life points are very low. Playing how many curse? We're playing 3. Okay, so he's also got a trap card. So he's also on riding. Not really anything we can do about that. So now we just go defensive and pass. There's literally nothing we can do. Well, he needs to get another guy out to deal with this, but the issue is he's dug so deep through his deck, he's probably got Miracle Fusion. So he should be able to easily make a Shining Flare, and then we just die. It's one of those weird games where if we had a way to get Doom's effect off, we would be laughing the entire time. But this is twice that we've been in a situation where we just haven't been able to use Doom. Okay, he pops his own guy out the way. Konami on drugs for at least not giving this deck Echo. Yeah, I mean, they could give us Break. They could give us so many... There's so many, like, 7s error cards that they just haven't given us, and it just feels so weird. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, it feels like if we could resolve Doom's effect, like, we were fine, but because we just never had the opportunity to resolve it, because he was playing weird, or because we just never drew the right hand, it ended up feeling like super mid. Which is a shame. It is a shame. But again, we're playing against a effectively meta deck, even if it's like, you know, the worst performing meta deck. It's still a meta deck we're playing against. Even King's Return would be nice, limit 3 it. I mean, potentially. They could also just give it to us at single copy. Burst Wingman? Are we actually living this turn? Surely, I'm sure there was a way he could have killed us here. There must have been a way that he just kills us. And he's putting that back in our hand. I mean, we are losing 2 Bio, which does kind of suck, because obviously Bio would be fantastic in exactly this situation. We have 1 Bio left in the deck. Okay. Well, we have the ability to wipe his board. How much damage is this? 7, 13, 19. 19 plus 25 plus 1,000. Do we actually get to kill him? Do we actually get to kill him? Alright, well. Out you come. Summon out Phaser. Activate Phaser. Bring back Doom. Tribute 1, Tribute 2. The card that he put back in our hand. As long as there's no attack restrictions. Go get him, Cobalt! Nya. I think what we'll do is we'll try a few games with Duan's suggestion of the Harvey. So I do want to try it out a bit. Because, like, Cobalt hasn't been, like, bad, but also I feel like it could have been way better. Because there's been some situations where there's just been a big guy we can't deal with. And just having an extra tool to deal with that would be really helpful. Because a lot of the time, Curse is also not gaining a lot of value. So we'll try this out for now. The next step will be Join Tech. Probably Join Tech. I don't know if Curse is the 3 of. Well, the logic is, if we go second, we have so many ways to take advantage of going second, right? I mean, that was also part of the logic behind playing Cobalt, was that we can dig into our Curse going second. I don't really like riding in this deck, if I'm honest. Come on, set a back row. Set a back row. Set a back row. Damn it. No one ever sets back row going first anymore, bro. I swear. We have 3 8s. That's not ideal. That's really not ideal. But we pretty much have to Harvey this, right? Wait, am I an idiot? I am an idiot. He did those 2 and tributed there. Okay, that was really bad. That was really bad. I wasn't paying attention to when he set. I was like looking at my other monitor. Well, it is what it is. Haha! Oh. I'm not really too bothered by it, but it is like, should be paying attention. Absolutely not paying attention. Just another day on the Tomato stream. Alright. And he's playing Tearfing. Haha, you can't defeat my single monster. Oh, boo. Is he going to summon out Chrysaor is the question. Activates Requiem. Activates the skill. Mills 3. And he's milled another Requiem. Oh, we are giga dead. Alright. Let's go next, boys. We are not winning that. We are not winning that. Playing less than 3 Curse is kind of similar to playing less than 3 Essel. I mean, yeah, kind of. Would have been really funny if the set was Oblivion just to F with you. It would have been so funny. Quack. Could have with a Karibo. No. There was no... Obviously, if we had, like, known which one the tribute was, we would have been fine. Nah. I don't know if we would have been fine. We wouldn't have died on that turn. It's fucking Luke. I hate Luke so much. Like, actually. So much vitriol towards this character. Because if he plays the bloody fusion skill, it's just not fun. It's so just like, ugh. There's no reason to sit on this. Right. See what he does. Thought he was your bestie. No, I actually don't like Luke as a character, like in general. I think he's very just kind of like he's got like TikTok energy. Haha! You have chosen poorly. Now, can I do anything with this? I could just summon this out, and then just, like, pierce. I mean, that's not awful. The only downside is, if he is just playing Dragius, he gets to, like, absolutely clap me back. Tribute these two, get this, use that to flip one up, potentially pierce over the other one. Let's go for it. That's the more fun play. We're going to do the fun play. We'll go Buyer. Activate Buyer. Pop this back. Oh, it's only face up. That's good to know. That's good to know. It's been a while since we've played with Buyer, okay? It's been a while. It's been a little while. I think we just do this then. It's so funny that I can give Buyer the piercing. Alright. Swing into this. Swing over this. And we'll see if this one's weak enough. Which it is. Okay, so he's playing the lame skill. He's playing the lame deck. So we might just die out of nowhere. There's nothing we can do about it. So let's see if he does. God, I think this is actually my least favorite deck out of any deck that's ever been in Duel Links. Like, I genuinely I don't hate often in Rush Duel. Like, I very rarely have like a deck that I actually hate. This is, I think, the most unfun deck for me ever released in this game. I genuinely despise it. Nothing beats Magnum Overlord. The difference with Magnum is I felt like I was able to deal with it. I say that. Like, I played Noodles during that time, right? So I deliberately built my deck in a way to not die to that deck. And we're not actually dead somehow, so I'm actually quite happy with that. Unfortunately, I mean, there's some cool stuff we could do, but it's going to be very reliant on what he's got down there. I can only use one curse as well, because we can't empty his hand. I could flip something up, pop one. I don't even think that's worth it. We probably just pierce over one and call it a day. Well, we could attack over another one with him if we want to. Because, like, leaving a guy in defense doesn't really matter. The alternative is that I just, like, get out, like, a Doom in defense. Which, like, I don't even know if that matters. Go for lethal. So the lethal line is like flip one guy up, summon, tribute to, which is my other piercer. Is there even a lethal line? I don't see a lethal line. What the hell lethal line is there? We can only flip one. Unless he's got 1500 defenders, which I'm very much doubting. We can't use 2 curse. Because curse you can only use if your opponent has 1 or less cards in their hand, and we make them draw twice. Well, there goes our trap card. I am going to set this. I'm going to see if I live to regret this. Right now, we're just playing the, like, I'm poking you game. So, like, I think this is fine. Okay. We got him on a clock. Oh yeah, you're right. You are right. You are absolutely right. That was me misunderstanding. Either way, I don't hate this play. It's like, or if they activated a trap card. In my mind, it's because I've tried... It's like memory, right? Like, you build it in. And it's because we've had games where we've wanted to use 2 on a turn where they've activated a trap, or on a turn where they have... It's like the second turn of the game, and we haven't been able to. So now it's like, the brain is like, well, we can't do that then, right? It's like, it's muscle memory that's been built in. What on earth are we doing? Are you going to make 2 fusions this turn? He is. He's going to make double, like, a Dragiastar and a Mirageastar, I think. I think that is actually his line. Which is going to be exact lethal. Well, it's not. It's going to be a lot over lethal. Either way, we're dead, right? Unless he's a dumbass. God, I hate this deck. I hate this deck so much. It's the fucking Star Dragon of all things. Holy. If we're dead, it's deserved. What the fuck, Toti? Come on, man. I mean, we'll watch it happen. The thing is, we didn't even guaranteed have death, lethal through that. So, like, we could have just YOLO'd and hoped. What we did was the safer play. I hate this deck as well, because I'm always losing to it in the COG rank up, and I just want the gems. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. It's just kind of a pain. The Jointech monster they added in the box is basically pressure. I think that's an oversimplification, right? You can't pop everything, including, like, face downs. So, like, pressure's a lot better in a lot of ways. It's alright, we're going to draw into Curse, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to call it right now. Alright, come on. We just need to draw into Curse. It's going to be so cool. Alright, we've got 2 more chances. Let's go. Into Curse. Well, you know, can't win them all. So, the issue is, he's playing machines, and he's tribute set with 2. So that guy could have 3,000 defense, and I have no way to deal with it. If we had a curse, I think we just win. Yeah, Harvey would also be fantastic. The issue is there's nothing we can do about it. This is happening. And that makes me sad. Could use that, get that out. Tribute it. Okay, we'll do this. We're gonna activate the skill. And get this out. No. We'll summon out a phaser. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Summon this out. We'll get out phaser. Activate phaser. Grab this back. Activate his effect. Give himself pierce. There's the Curse of the Rising Light. All we needed was that one card. And then we'll take 700 damage. Because you have to, because if it's not Ancient Gear Golem, you look like the stupidest motherfucker on the planet. Yeah, 2 cards in hand, you can't curse. Ah, you're very true, very true. Gives me back Curse. Okay. Let us see what else he has for us. Joint Tech Rex. I mean, you can pop Curse if you want, but you know it's Curse, and you can easily play around it. Looks like he is going to go for it. Stego can't even pop these guys. You're not wrong. He's still got 4 cards in hand. He's actually still got 4 cards in hand. Back row, battle. Okay. I feel like now we're going to get stopped by another legend, but this time it's going to be a legend trap. Right, he didn't get greedy and attack over that, which I would have been very upset about if he did. Okay, so I can flip this up, immediately use it as tribute fodder, if I want to. I can basically... I could pop both, and then not attack him directly because the skill would stop me. We'll flip this up. We'll go ahead and activate the effect of Buyer. We'll pop this back. Then, the issue I'm having is I might need to pop both. So with that in mind, I'm going to summon out the Buyer now. No, I can't summon the Buyer. I have to summon out the Archfiend Soldier now. This is the way to, like, not be greedy. If he has a Trap Hole or a Compulse, I kind of have to summon out Soldier here. Okay, we're going to go for this. Tribute 1, Tribute 2. Right, there is a delay. I'm guessing this is riding. Okay. I'm going to set this. I'm just going to go to battle because I don't want to trigger his trap card. What have you got? So you had widespread and riding? I mean, we were never winning this. We were never winning this, bro. He opens, set Ancient Gear Golem, and we open nothing to deal with it, and he keeps 2 in hand so we can't use Curse. And then his first turn, he draws, or his second turn, he draws Widespread Riding. I'm like, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. I mean, let's get out of here. Bro's spinning plates at this point. Jesus, we just got custom handed to oblivion and back. Holy. We went second and had Pot of Greed as well. The chances that we just got to absolutely pop off there were so high, but... What does Erin 2.0 even mean, by the way? That means literally nothing to me. Bro played cards. I mean, he literally played like the perfect shit. He had 2 legends. Like, we lost to double legend. What do you want me to do? Erin is an Ancient Gear player in Speed. Why do we keep bringing him up then? Is the next question. Let's flip this up. Draw some cards. Okay, can't use that. I guess we'll see what Essel does. Fuck me, bro. We milled Pot of Greed, Ghost Cyclone. Ah, I see, I see, I see. I'm on the same page now. Things haven't been going well for us lately. Oh, is this effect monsters or something? Oh, we don't have a monster in the graveyard. Of course we fucking do. Ah! Ah! Alright. Let's just see if he's got another Ancient Gear Golem. Worst case scenario, it means we can attack over it. There's 14, but it's not high enough. I mean, we're just going to Tribute Summon this out. We're going to set this, I think. We'll go to battle. I don't even think I really care about getting too much damage in. I'm quite happy to just do this. We'll just clear some of this out. God, these last 2 games have really just... Oh, they just really have not wanted us to win, have they? And both games, by the way, we've opened with effectively a Pot of Greed. That last game we opened Pot of Greed. This game we opened with Curse. And it's been so unbelievably mid. Royal Rebel just ain't it. I think it's one of those decks where if you can just guarantee you're gonna get lucky, the deck's like not awful, but what do you do about all the times you don't just get lucky, right? It's like, it's so yikes. Essel taking revenge on Tomato for campaigning to bad her. Listen, right, there was probably around like a 4 to 6 month period where Essel was the most broken shit in this entire game. And it just got to, like, linger for so long before it finally got power grab. Hello, VN Penguin. Welcome, welcome. We either need a new yellow button or better cards. Ideally both. Yeah, I do. I like the piercing guy, but, like, the problem is, every time we draw him, I feel like is when we don't need him. And every time I need him, I don't draw him. Like, my opponent will set 3, and I'll be like, where the fuck is Chiron? And then I'll be sat there with my opponent has a big, impressive board I have to out, and I'll be like, why have I got 2 Chiron in my hand? This is not the time for you. Okay, so he's going to make Voltic. He's got the entire graveyard set up with everything he could ever want. So... what do we actually make here? Are you just going to make... I don't even know. Do you just make, like, Flame Wingman? Or Burst Wingman? Like, Burst Wingman just for the attack boost? Flame Wingman for the burn? Has he used the skill already? He has already used the skill. So we can't just, like, make room and then fuse off. Ouch. So he's set up for a Miracle Fusion play. To just, like, end the game pretty much next turn. I don't think there's a world in which we can make a comeback here. He's got 8 cards to play with. And this hand does nothing. Because once again, we've drawn the Chirons at the worst possible time! I needed 1/7 and 1/8. But even then, it probably wouldn't actually kill. I mean, we're just dead, right? We're literally just dead. Nuke field? How? How do we nuke the field? We physically can't. I mean, the play is... We just summon out Chiron and we just attack over Flame Wingman, I think. Tomato's getting ragey. This is... If you think this is ragey voice, this is giving up voice. This is defeated mentally voice. This is what this is. Isn't that Requiem? This one, Rebels Doom Metal. So the skill will let us summon 2 different leveled guys. So these guys are 7 and this guy's an 8. So I could summon each of these, but then I couldn't tribute both of them to get out Doom. So I can't use the skill to summon 2 Chiron at the same time. That's the issue. So we're going to get these guys out because we just need bodies on the board. I mean, we're going to be dead either way. I don't think it matters leaving a big high attack monster on the board, because if he's got it, he's got it. Right, we're just dead either way. Different levels. Been a while since using that. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I mean, I have not exactly been remembering what all the cards do ideally myself. Haha! Alright, now, he just won't have anything, right? He literally needs to, pass the turn. That is our win con. We are unbelievably dead. We're even going to get TSA'd to death. I mean, it's still not technically lethal, right? There is still a slim chance. It is the slimmest of chances. The slimmest of chances. No! I need that! No! So now he can use Rising. Oh, he didn't decide to use it. Anyway. Sends that. Reduces that down to 300. So now he needs a 2900 attack monster to kill me. So he just needs an Avian and a Burst Ididrix. The problem with that play is he's already got the Flame Wingman, as well as he can use the skill to make room. So he's already got the burn tool, and then he can make room to get out another guy if he wants to. We're at 26. Yeah, but that's implying that he doesn't play Curse. That's implying he doesn't play Piercing Samurai. He doesn't play Stop Defense. He doesn't play Tribute to the Doomed. He doesn't play... there's so much stuff he could have, which would just kill us. So, it's one of those things where I don't actually think that's a good play. It's just kind of clenching your butt cheeks and praying, which is kind of what we were doing anyway. Processing for Flame Wingman. Man, we have... we've had 4 games just back to back to back to back of just absolute garbage where we haven't really been able to play. Fingers crossed, we're against Light Galaxy as well, which is probably going to be the nail in the coffin. But fingers crossed we get to play the game this time. We're going first with double Curse in hand. Today just ain't it. I'm going to use the skill. I just want the whole hand empty. We just need to dig into something useful. Because this entire turn 1 is such a bust. Watch him use Curse. He's going to go Pot of Greed into Curse of the Rising Light. I'm going to call it now. Okay, Galactic Fusion draw. That's at least not Curse. Double Oblivion to the bin. They're going to dig into your defenses. What defenses? This brittle wall that I've formed. Okay, Extraplorer's coming out. Maybe he just mills 2 spells. He's got the God Mill as well. Bro's like custom, like handing us. He opened up with the Pot of Greed, managed to have the double Oblivion for the discard to get the skill off, and then mills the last monster that he needs and the fusion. We are getting absolutely styled on right now. We are getting actually just played with by this guy. Thank God we got to keep our other Curse of the Rising Light. Where's the guy with the black glasses? Oh, he took the day off. We don't care about him anymore. Look who's back. Back again. A defense position monster? Whoa, calm down there. Ow. We actually don't take any damage at all, which is quite funny. We do have this All-Seeing Harvey, which is completely dead because its effect is on normal or special. In fact, it's now in the way, so I can't use Ghost Cyclone. We have no way to boost a level up, which means once again, Captain Doom Metal is offline. Are we just dead? Is there like nothing we can do? If we just set, he's going to use this again, pop our back row. He'll have 5 more cards left, 10 cards left in deck. He'll cycle through everything, make an Oblivion, and go for an OTK. So I feel like we can't just do nothing. But we also have to play through both of his back row, and we have like no play whatsoever. He's going to use the skill. If he gets the last Oblivion as well off the top. I really feel like this is just a lose-lose situation. There's like no... There's no winning. There is only... How do you want to die? Well. Let's throw this on the board. No. Then I will Tribute 2. If he activates a trap card here, that is our best hope. Nope, no trap card. Go, Curse! Go get him, champ. Pass. Why does Royal Rebel feel like every turn you are coping to draw a 4-card combo with your opponent being dumb enough to play into it? Because that's what this deck is! It's just that! There's nothing more to it. It's one of those things, if we just drew... I mean, to be fair, it's like a 3-card combo, right? And there are different ways to get to it. But if we did just open, like Doom, and a way to turn Doom on, suddenly this deck looks a lot more impressive. The problem is that doesn't happen very often. And therefore it doesn't feel very impressive. I just weaken my Doom, jerk. I can't wait to see this on the YouTube channel. It's... Oh man, this is going to be a yikes. A very yikes. How... Right, my question is, how the hell did Whoop beat people with this deck? Like, was he just Giga sacking people? Well, how big is this going to be? There's a world in which we live this. He's still got 11 in deck. Right, we're still alive. We've got double order. Still got 3 in hand as well. Double order would do it. That's not an order. That is an order. So this is lethal. Yeah, this is just lethal. This is just lethal. Ow. There he goes. And then ouchies. I mean, That one's going in the video. That was a straight up good showcase of what this deck does. I feel like now we've been on a bit of a loss streak, guys. This is a 5 loss streak, which is not great. We did get a nice 3 win streak here. Let's just remember this time. Remember when we were winning? Oh, that was such a great time, guys. You guys remember that? That was like an hour ago, it feels like. How did Yuka lose to this deck in the anime? I mean, we did beat a base... Wait, no, actually, I think we lost a baseball today. How did this build up? I mean, it's a slightly different build, to be fair. Like, I don't want to, like, put all of that on it. But it's like... I mean, Whoop was playing Clayman. We're going first again with the Prime going second hand. It's just not meant to be. And we're against Light Galaxy again. Okay, we'll just set the whole shebang. I think our only win con really is that we just get a big Doom Metal playoff, right? That's the only chance we got. We can't get past Gold 1. Yeah, this deck feels like it's pretty rubbish. It's day 1. I mean, it is day 1. Regardless, like, the whole point is this is meant to be testing to see how well the deck performs, right? So if we're playing against a lot of meta, and a lot of, like, half-decent players playing meta, then that's a good example of, like, how good the deck is. And I think the deck is just not very good. I don't want to, like, talk shit on Harvey, but Harvey has done literally nothing for us so far. Like, we just have not had a situation come up where Harvey could have been used. Well, there was one time where it could have, and I wasn't paying attention. Other than that, Harvey has not done anything. I mean, he's just left us with all of our shit. That's kind of amusing. How do we want to play this? We want to get 2 bosses out. That's the best we can hope for, I think. So Doom is like the least useful here. We don't have a way to flip a guy out. So I think the play is tribute these 2. Summon this. Then... tribute both for this? I mean, does that even matter? I could just try and summon this out and just beat over, right? That's got to be better, surely. I don't know if the S or damage is worth, so I'm just going to set it. Alright, we'll go Chiron. Sure, you can have the piercing. There we go, down to 2,000, easy, right? Clayman at least is a turn 1 play. I mean, it kind of depends, right? If you set Clayman, your opponent just curses it into attack position and OTKs you with Red Boot. Like, does that really accomplish much? I figured out how to fix this deck. Just take out all the Saki going second cards, like Curse, Cyclone, and Essel, and take out the Royal Rebel cards and throw in some Light Galaxy cards. I think that's pretty good. I don't know how that would work with this skill, though. We might have to change the skill as well. What is going on? What have you drawn that you have no play? Look at all of these cards that don't work. I mean, do we just go straight to combat, or do we have to take Pot of Greed? Pot of Greed, like, could draw us into traps, so it's still worth playing, I think. I'm gonna give the piercing here. I mean, it's nice to get a win, but I cannot put that in the video. That is a game where our opponent literally did nothing. Like, that is a non-game. That cannot make the cut, which is like a little bit sad because we haven't won in so long, and I'm grasping at straws to get like anything possible. And the build looks kind of fine. Like it's not the best build in the world, but this shouldn't be bricking that hard. Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. We're gonna have a game where we get to Doom Metal someone. I think we've only resolved Doom Metal once or twice today. We've been playing for 3 hours. That feels really bad. It feels really bad. Okay, it's another Light Galaxy. So many Light Galaxy. Is this just what, like, day one grinding is, right? Well, there's a 7 and an 8. We've even got Curse. We just need him to not end with 2 cards in his hand. Come on. Just don't end with 2. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Help me, Curse. Aha, now go Cyclone! Mwah! Yes, I would love a draw. Ah, you're not super helpful here. I don't think there's anything that the defense position monsters could be that actually is relevant. I can pop his guy and get piercing. Trying to work out like the best way to do this. So we can go All-Seeing Harvey. Activate Harvey. Take a looky-loo at you. 0 defense, you say? That's kind of nice. So if I do that and pop, it's kind of neat. But I would need 3 attack position monsters, which is just not doable. So the play is to not pop. Which means it literally just doesn't matter what I do. Buyer. Activate Buyer. We'll put this back, because why not? Another Buyer. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Activate Chiron. Give himself the pierce. Go to battle. Swing over this. Swing over this. Okay. Maybe we can have a chance. We've got another 15. He might not be able to OTK us from this position. The issue is, he should easily be able to clean up this board, which means we need to find exactly what we need to kill him off the top. Like, just Doom and Doom being online would be, like, the best possible draws, I think. I mean, what are the chances he can kill us, right? Like, it's not going to be too far-fetched. But, like, he can't pop back row because we haven't got any, so we can't get the extra double mill for plasma. He doesn't have Treleo, so we can't do anything with that. So it's going to be how much can he turbo mill? So I don't think he's going to be able to. It might come down to Secret Order. If he has double Order and an Eternal play, we're just going to be dead through that anyway. Okay, this is a very, very early fusion. He still has 17 cards in deck. Are you grinding for the next set? What, in what? Speed, Rush, Shadowverse? So I'm not really grinding for anything. $56. And then we're going defensive? Brother. Okay, we take 33. That's a piercing guy. So, we are dead if he has just about anything. If I look at this and it has 1500, is this like, you can also destroy it. Okay, we'll go All-Seeing Harvey. We activate the effect. Let's take a quick gander. Okay, so that would be 1500 if that attacks over it. So this is just lethal. Activate. We did it! A real win! He actually played the game this time. What date does the new box come out on Shadowverse for them? Ah, the winning arc. Right, we can't. There's no way we're ending on a win, right? So we gotta keep going. This is just how it be. People say July 17th. That's still so far away. It's over 2 weeks. I suppose the game hasn't been out long, so it makes sense, right? Because it's what, it's a month for the first set, and then a month for the second set, and then it's going to be like 2 months between sets. The real question is, Cyclone, have you decided what you're going to play in Hikari's tournament? This is always the way. We'll just set, and then I think we are going to use the skill, because having 2 of these in my hand does not really do me much good. Now, the downside of this is we've left ourselves open to Curse, we've left ourselves open to Chrysaor, but we can't play around everything. So instead we're going to play around nothing. I don't know if I'm playing because Grand Prix is in the same day. Oh no. Yeah, it's a bit of a faff, right? There's too many different people running different tournaments, so it's really hard to find time for a tournament. Unless you just do what like what are they called? Like the Latam Championship and stuff does, which is just do it at a time when no one else is doing tournaments, but is like really shit for other countries. Well, there's the Chrysaor he needed. He's got the Tearfang as well, so we're probably just dead, right? Depending on his mills. If he just mills well, we're just dead from just that on its own. Again, there's nothing we could do about it. Like, if we only set 1 monster, the same shit happens. 2 tournaments starting at the same time today? Which tournaments are they? Alright, we need to hope for, like, really bad mills. We need 2 or 1. Otherwise, I think we're just dead. 1! He got a what? He only got 1! 1 monster! He milled Riding and Fusion. I don't know why we're playing Riding in this build. Ah, 2900. Well, go Cyclone ain't doing much. We do a big piercing hit. Do we do another big piercing hit? He's not doing anything. We could use the skill to get that out. Tribute 2, summon this. Use the skill, get these 2. Tribute both, get this out. Summon that. It's probably the line. Alright. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Summon this. Activate skill. Summon this. And this. Activate this one's effect. Give this one piercing. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Summon this. Activate this one's effect. Give him piercing. Activate his effect. Pop that. Summon out the Harvey. Harvey's effect is irrelevant because they both got piercing. 54! 23! Oh yeah. That felt good. After the losing streak, these last 2 games have felt amazing. Cloudy and Super Latam. Oh, Super Latam at like an actual, like, good time today. Usually I notice that the Latam tournaments tend to start at like 2 AM for me. Ding dong! Maybe Konami should just release Cosmo Princess next. I think it'd be fine. I mean, you could. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Gold 2! Gold 2 PogChamp. We actually made it. We made it out. Thank you for the follow, Lucho. Thank you, thank you. Do appreciate it. But that is going to be it for us today. I don't have my PNG here, so you're just gonna have to listen to my lovely voice for now. But we had a stream. This was a stream. This was one of the streams, and with this we are going to scrape together some sort of Royal Rebel video, which is it's gonna be a watch. It's gonna be a watch, that's for sure. But that was it. That was our 3.5 hour stream. We will be back again on Thursday, where we will be playing either Jointech or Cyber Dragon. We haven't decided yet. So I don't know. Maybe let me know on Discord which one you think you'd rather see, because I'm quite happy to play either. I think they're both really fun. But don't forget, there is the Hikari tournament on tomorrow. There might be a Rush tournament on today. I'm not sure if it's been announced or if it's going to be announced, but there are sometimes, I think Dynasty is usually on Tuesdays, so there is that possibility. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!
This whole time.